YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Dr. Berg talks about Fairchilds. I just remember he's on YouTube as well. Very informative. Yeah. Fairchilds, even if you did a Google search as to which one was the best, the best apple cider vinegar on the market, you can't buy this anymore on Amazon because it stays sold out, but you can get it on its website, and you have to buy them 2 at a time. But we had just finished our brags, and I was like, yo, let me go ahead and invest in. There's another one too. It's called Whitehall. I believe it's Whitehall or White House. Whitehall or White House. It is not as good as the Fairchilds, but it's not as it's in the top rankings as well. You know what I mean? I'm not on Zoom, Foxy. We're just TikTok and a couple others. Somebody's at my front door. Somebody's dropping something off. A delivery. Gotta be. White House, yeah. So there's like, those are the top brands, but this is by far the top brand, Fairchilds, for anybody who's interested. We are live on YouTube. If you guys go to my YouTube channel right now, type in hello when you get there or whatnot, so I know you're there. I'm going to make the drink at probably noon. I was pouring some brags in my water, and behold, a damn slimy thing came out of the bottle. Wow. Was it, when you say sliming thing, do you mean slimy and living, or slimy just like maybe the mother was together or whatnot? Because the mother could be, if you look at it, it looks slimy, kind of. You know what I mean? Let me see. What up, James? Yeah, you can't see it. Like, I shook this up. You see a little bit of it, but you can't see a lot of the mother in this one at the bottom. So, but you always should shake it up. Yeah, I do it once a day. You do it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach is the best way to do it. On an empty stomach, there go Tammy. What's up, Vicky? First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. What up, Trouble? When you do that, it is the first interaction your digestive system has with anything. And so it's going to take precedence. It's going to be, managing that. What up, Emily? It's going to manage that first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be that thing that your digestive system is rallying around to put it to work. So when your digestive system kicks in, it's almost like having the best gasoline in your car when it's been on E. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting the best gasoline into it, and the performance that it has after that, everything for that day is off the chain. So what up, Holly? I see you. I see my YouTube fam popping in. So what it is you wake up. And I don't want to say morning. I keep trying to tell myself, you have people who work all types of shifts. We need to just say, when you wake up in the morning. I said it again. When you wake up, it's not too much acidity because we dilute it. Awesome. That's what the water is for. You never take shots of apple cider vinegar. That's the most damaging thing you could do to your system, your teeth, your esophagus, and your stomach. You don't want to ever do that. Yeah, we drink it together, Bougie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make it at 12 o'clock and then drink it shortly after. But I'm answering a few questions right now. People would think that, say it's too much acidity, but it's not. It's actually, it's gonna manage so many different things. Of course, a lot of people want to get their A1C levels down and manage, boom. Nuru, Tammy said jump over to YouTube right quick. So your A1C levels get managed, your high blood pressure gets managed, and in some cases, if your consistency is on point, regulates everything. If your consistency is on point, you reverse a lot of the things that are holding you, that are affecting you now. Why? Because your digestive system, if it's healthy, is distributing all of the healthy goods throughout your body. You know what I mean? But you got to be. Nutrition is huge. Your how you start your day, what you put into it. 7 day a week. You should be fasting every day. Every day you should be fasting, and then at a minimum 16 hours, and it's completely doable without even you feeling like you're fasting. So I do the breakdown. I'd like to get you to a 19-hour fast, because you should only be eating once a day. It's when you've decided to add more meals into it that it affects you negatively. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sleeping is fasting. Yeah. It's called a sleep fast. That's why. So for those, simply, a sleep fast is when you lay down at night and go to sleep, and then you wake up. It's called break fast. That's why they call it breakfast. You know what I mean? You're breaking your fast when you have your first meal of the day. That's considered breakfast. Break fast. You know, some stuff is just simple. You know, in our face. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. But if you do it right, those 8 hours of sleep are amazing. What up, Lane? And you get an opportunity to start it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the most challenging time any of you are going to have is from the 3 o'clock until whenever you go to bedtime, because your body is going to be denying itself sugars, salts, carbs, all those things that it wants to attach itself to when you're up. You know what I mean? When you're up, is going to attack, that sensibility that you have. That's when you have to drink water throughout the day to manage that. I know people like, and once you get used to drinking water, which most people don't drink enough water in the day, then it'll balance that out. You won't be so hangry or upset. What up, Anisha? You won't be so crazy. Tammy is gifting everybody. Listen, while Tammy is at it, for those of you who want a membership, y'all better get over to YouTube, because Tammy is gifting memberships again. I'm just telling you. YouTube background is always overnight, but I love it better on TikTok daytime. Yeah, okay, that's why. Okay, Nuru left. Anyway, I'm just telling you, Tammy is gifting memberships over there. The greatest thing about it is once you manage that 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock, if you go to sleep at that time, of course, at 3 o'clock, you're not going to have a whole lot of cravings. Your cravings are going to hit in around 5 or 6. That's telling you your alarm system, because most of you are eating those extra days and those extra times, and your body's going to want to stick to that rhythm. So as you're breaking the cycle of eating more than one meal a day, your body's going to be pulling on you, almost like withdrawal symptoms to some degree. And you can offset that by drinking a lot of water. Like you have to be intentional when it comes to the water. Just drink it. Don't even think about it. Just take it to the head. Bow, 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 bow. And as you take it to the head and finish that water off, your cravings kind of subside or whatever. And next thing you know, you're in the bathroom. Your pee should be clear by the time you go to sleep. You may end up having to go to the bathroom, do number 2 a couple times, and then you pass out. That's it. Then you pass out. And then you sleep well, because you don't have your body using new foods that people who try to eat late at night, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what it is, like, you should not eat that late at night unless, now here's the only exception, and it's really not an exception, because you need to do this after you work out. If you're a person who hits the gym, you should be at the gym around 4, 5, or 6 o'clock. I know it's easier said than done, but once you get on it, Foxy, it becomes a lifestyle. Remember, we're doing a lifestyle change. But if you're there by 4 or 5, if you're at the gym between 4, 5, and 6, after the gym, you can have a spoonful, no later than 6 o'clock. You can have a spoonful of peanut butter, and that will sustain you throughout the rest of the day, the rest of the night. Just a spoonful, teaspoon. Don't get a big ass spoon. I know some of y'all. Get a teaspoon, scoop it, bow. Eat it, done. You know what I mean? Done. Hey, make sure y'all are following Tammy on YouTube. Follow her on TikTok. Tammy's being a blessing to a bunch of people right now. If you're on YouTube, I've watched Tammy now, I think it's probably 2 or 3 memberships today, but she did a bunch of memberships the other day for a lot of people so that you could tune in, get those alerts, and know when you're online. Yeah, cranberry juice is a crutch as well, ocean spray. But listen, so this is what has to happen. I actually have to get off of live for at least 30 minutes. So let me go make this run. I forgot I have an appointment at noon, and somebody just reminded me, like, are you ready? I'm like, oh snap, I forgot I gotta go. So I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna leave everything as it is, and I'll be right back at 12, say 12:15 or something. I'm gonna try to bend the corner and come right back. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be right back.